Welcome to another DvSum tutorial series. Today we're gonna see Profile. So let's go to the left side and click on Profile. You can see we have four options: Profiling, Exploration, Reference Dictionary, and Data Models. So let's go ahead into Profiling. In this tab you can see your recent data sources, or you can choose your own data source. For example, let's choose this one, and then you can see a number beside it. This means the table. So we can choose all the tables, or you can choose a specific table you want to profile. So let's go ahead and select all for a second. As you can see the source ID, the table name, the record count, number of rules, and the readiness score. You can also see when it was last profiled. So for example, let's choose this table only and run Profiler. For this, we're gonna get the latest data. This may take long, depends on how many records you have. It may take a minute, 5 minutes, up to 10. So for example, let's choose the table. And if you cannot run the profiler right now because this is a production environment, you can schedule a profiler and you can run it now, or you can tell it to schedule it and to let you know when that has been finished. For example, you can put it to run one time, daily, weekly, or monthly. You can put it to repeat the task every minute or hours. And when does it start? In case you want to automate it more, you can also generate a script for this one. So for example, you choose it, you go into generate script, you tell who to alert, and generate script. And from this, you can run from a SSIS package, a bat script, or even your HTML. And this way you can integrate this script into your automated process. So for example, let's go ahead and choose it and go into show details. From here, you can see the readiness score, the rows, the day it was profiled, the column name, the data type, maximum and minimum values, the values that are null or empty, and the unique account. So let's go ahead and click on data quality. From here, you can enable your data completeness rule. You can select the priority, who to assign it, and which rule group you want it assigned. So let's lower out, and you can see your column name, your data type, minimum, maximum values, and your null count. From here, you can start creating your own rule. For example, we can say we don't want this field empty. And for example, quantity, we want the minimum value to be 6 and the maximum 10 to be accepted. From anything below 6 or anything greater than 10, it's gonna be an exception. So let's go ahead and click on it and then run rule set. Once again, this depends, it takes time on how many records do you have. So you can see it has finished now. Let's go ahead and click on analyze rule set. So it will automatically take us to the wrong name, to the rule we just created. So it will automatically take us to the rule we just created. You can see this is data source, the data table. You can see the run results and the remarks. It says 2 because it has 2 rows that has the error issues. These are all the empty fields we chose. If you need further changing the rules or creating, you can go to the definition tab and press the edit button. And from here, you can change your own rule. After you have finished, just save the rule and then you run it again. This is how you use profiling to find exceptions. So let's go ahead into the profile once again, and we can choose profiling. And from here, once we have this information, we can also create a view. Let's go ahead and click on create view. So let's go give it a name. We're gonna choose the view type. We have 3 different view types: scope view, blend view, and database view. On the right side, it tells you what kind of view is helpful to you. So let's go ahead and choose scope view. We're going to choose the source and we're going to choose the data set. In this case, it's the table. And we're going to go ahead and create next. So after this, we can see it has a filter editor or a custom expression. This custom expression is a SQL Server language or Oracle. So we're going to go into a filter and we're going to say a field name. And we're going to go ahead into ship from. And the operator is going to be equal. And we're going to create a value for the filter condition. So now it's created and we're going to go ahead and click on next. We can choose specific fields that we want to project. And we can go ahead and click on save. After that, we just create our view, as you can see it here. This is our view name, and we can create run the profiler on it. After it finishes, we can see the data type, the maximum and minimum value, and the null count field. This brought us information that we specifically wanted from that table. We can also run exploration. So we're going ahead, we can click on it, and we can click exploration. As you can see, it took us to exploration tab. Here we can see the field we just clicked on, the data sources, and how many times it has been used, the sequence, the source, and the total count. This may not be the best way to view the information, but we can change that view, click on the tabular view. From here we can see the source, the table name, the total count, and the unique count. If we want to extract even more information, we're going to click on it, and we can see any synonyms, relationships, and information on the right side. So this is it for the exploration tab. Let's go ahead into the reference dictionary. A reference dictionary is one that allows us to select what is valid and what is not. For example, we have here for persons the country codes. We're saying that AU for Australia, CA for Canada, FI for Finland, Norway, Sweden, United Kingdom, and the United States of America. So we're saying all of this is valid. When we're creating our master completeness rule, instead of a value range, we can define a value reference dictionary. And we can say, if we have the country code, we can select these ones to be the valid ones. And if we unselect them, it's going to be the wrong ones. You can create your own personal reference dictionary on the upper right side, on Add Reference Dictionary. This is it for today's video. I hope to see you again in the next one.